Hey, it's Anna, and this is how to find your expression in numerology. And I have the notebook like this because I'm going to use a really long name. It's the only full name that is given from the same book that I used for the key example names. So we're only going to do one because it's really long and because I think you probably only need to see one to find the expression. So we still are going to use, let's put our little chart over here. So we still use this chart for the letters, and it's pretty easy to make your own. To reference. Until you might be able to memorize them. Like I said in the key video, I've been doing this for half my life now, for 15 years, and I have them all memorized, but that's a helpful little chart just to reference. And numerology, I can't remember if I said this, I think I might have said it at the end of the key meanings video. Numerology, some people think, is a way to just help you find some answers about yourself. And I know that that's kind of why I discovered it. I was looking for answers, and that's sort of why I do all the things I do, like the tarot card readings and charm castings and stuff. I'm just looking for some answers, some helpful confirmations. Hello, kitty. So we are going to do Francisco d'Anconia's numerology, and he has 4 middle names. So let's see if I can fit him here. We're going to do his expression today. Excuse me, this is not for playing. Okay, so we have Francisco, Domingo, Carlos, Andreas, Sebastian, d'Anconia. And I like this example because if you're doing it for someone who does have multiple middle names, you will include them all. That's how it works. And if they happen to have a junior, then you would add that also, and you'd use the letters for that, J and R. So that'd be 1 and 9. So you're really just adding a 1 ultimately, because 1 and 9 would be 10, which would be 1. Or if they had like a third at the end of their name, you would add that also. And expression is pretty easy to find once you just label everything. I mean, this is like finding the key, just with a lot of names, and then we're going to add all of the names together. So first you want to write the name in numbers, and we can use our reference chart there. So F is 6, R is 9, A is 1, N is 5, C is 3, I is 9, S is 1, C is 3 again, and O is 6. And we could start adding them together. I personally like to write them all out in the numbers before I add them together, but you could do it in whatever. You could get a number for that name right away if you want. D is 4, O is 6, M is 4, I is 9, N is 5, G is 7, and O is 6. And I'm sort of running into the next names. So you will want to add each name separately. So just try to keep track of where you are. You know, you could put some breaks in there if you need to. So C is 3, A is 1, R is 9, L is 3, O is 6, and S is 1. A is 1, N is 5, D is 4, R is 9, E is 5, and S is 1. S is 1 again, E is 5, B is 2, A is 1, S is 1, T is 2, I is 9, A is 1, and N is 5. Okay, and this apostrophe doesn't matter. There's nothing done about those in numerology, so we'll just count that as one name still. So D is 4, A is 1, N is 5, C is 3, O is 6, N is 5, I is 9, and A is 1. Okay, so then we are going to add each name together. So, and I said before, if I can see some 10s, I look at those first to make the adding a little bit easier. So I've got 10, 20 with those like 9 and 1s. 10, 20, and then let's see, we've got 29, and then 32, 37, 43 for his first name. So that's 7. And again, like you could just get all of these and then go back and get the single digits. So his key is 7. And then let's add this one together. So that's 10. And then 14, 23, 28, 35, and 41. So that's 5. Carlos, we have 10, 13, 16, 22, 23. So that's 5 again. Andreas is, let's see, 6, 10, and another 10, 25. So 7. Interesting. 5s and 7s. Sebastian is 6, 8, 10, another 10, so 22, 27, and 9. And then Danconia is 5, 10, let's see, 19, another 10, 29, 34. So 7. Okay. So we've added all the names, and then we're going to add all of these together. So let's see, we have 10, and then we have 19, and then we have 3 7s, so that's 21. So 19 and 21, that's going to be 40. And there's no way to really check this like until we do Soul Urge and Quiet Self. There's no way to check and make sure that this is absolutely correct except just by going back and checking your math. So you can do that. You can go back and double check if you're not sure. And the Soul Urge and Quiet Self, once we do those should always add to be the expression. So if that doesn't happen, then you know that you've done something wrong. But that's how you find an expression. You just add the entire name together, and then you have the expression. And the expression is going to represent, so expression represents overall personality. So the way that you express yourself to other people, basically. And I am going to go through what each expression means in the next video. So I hope that if you're doing this for yourself or people you know, that you're having fun. And I am going to go through what all the expressions mean to me. So I hope you're having a beautiful day, and much love.